Hi and welcome back to my channel. I'm Angèle Cristina, relationship and empowerment coach, and I live in Germany since 2020. So today I am going to share with you 5 great things about living in Germany. Are you ready? Number 1 on the list as the first one is definitely, genuinely going to be the transport system. I love the tram system. I am so in love with these trams. So trams are like trains that are in the street if you live in a country like I am from and they don't exist. And it is a very excellent service that can take me from wherever I am around all the city, from the outskirts of the city into the city and across, and it's amazing. I really like it. I am truly in love with this transport system because it is efficient. It is always on time. They are always there if it's raining or cold or hot. So if you plan your trip properly, I think in a year and a half and a bit more now that I am here, perhaps it was twice that they were slightly late, but it was notified that they will be delayed. I think it's a really excellent system. So with regards to weather conditions, you can plan properly. You can leave quite tightly around that time if it's very cold or very hot or rainy, and you don't get drenched or freeze to death on the bus stop because they are on time. Also, I do have to mention that to me, this transport system is particularly amazing and excellent because unfortunately, where I have lived before, which is Malta, Ireland, and Spain, they did not have an amazing transport system. So of course, I am comparing the transport system here in Germany to that as well. The second great thing that I love about living in Germany is the people's mindset. They just don't care. People don't care, but in a loving way, and they mind their own business. They leave you live your life. They leave you wear whatever you want to wear. They don't judge you. Well, perhaps they do behind closed doors. I don't know because I'm not there with them. But you don't hear people gossiping or scanning you up and down when you enter a cafe or a restaurant. These things don't happen. And to me, this is so new because I'm used to being judged wherever I am for the way I look, for my size, for my clothes, for how I talk, because I'm loud, whatever it is. I'm used to this. So it's a really beautiful breath of fresh air to live in a country where they actually don't give an S. Also, I'm going to put this together with the second best thing is this free body culture. In Germany and in the area where I am living, which is on the east side, I'm living in Leipzig. They have a free body culture, which means they actually swim in the nude. I am not telling you that everywhere you go here to swim, everyone is naked. That's not the idea, but there are designated areas where if you would like to practice free body culture and swim in the nude, not only is it allowed, but there are also areas that are designated that you can feel comfortable, but it's a really beautiful culture of loving oneself, of considering our body as a body and not as fat or thin or cellulite or whatever. It's just so beautiful. I really love it. And I am not one to seek these areas of nudity because I have not swum in the nude yet. However, there is an area very close to where I usually swim that sometimes I pass from there. No, not to be creepy or weird, but last year I crossed a big woman who nowadays I would say she was a fat woman. She was enjoying herself, enjoying the sun, tanning there, butt naked, and she really helped me recognize how much she loved herself much more than I did and how much I judge myself for my body. The third thing that I love about being in Germany is definitely greenery and the parks. I've done so many walks now in forests. I'm enjoying greenery. I'm appreciating winter walks. I'm appreciating summer walks under the trees and being sheltered. Greenery is something that I was not brought up with. I have the sea in my beautiful Malta, but we don't have much greenery there. So now being in Germany and being surrounded, in a few minutes I can be in a park, and then there are many parks. I believe that in the city where I am living, I think 1/3 of it, if I'm not mistaken, is green. However, it's really something that has changed me as a person, because now I look forward to go in greenery. I appreciate having a picnic outside. I can stand out in the park or in the forest when it's hot, because then you're covered. They do so many things out in the parks in the summer times or spring or autumn, and even actually in winter. There's a big outdoor culture that does not involve spending money or going to restaurants, but it is about exercising, it's about going out for fresh air, it's about enjoying yourself outdoors, and I absolutely love it. The fourth thing I really enjoy about living in Germany is, and this is relevant to where I currently live, quiet. Oh my gosh, I really have to share this with you because it is so beautiful to live in a place where there is silence around you. When I was living in Malta and also in Ireland and also in Spain, the cultures are there quite different. And we Maltese, I'm going to speak for myself, are quite a loud nation. But it's not only that, the houses and apartments are built in a different way. Where I currently am is an area where there's greenery around. The apartment is not built around a shaft. I can't hear my neighbors going in and out of their apartments. So where I currently live, what I can hear often, and it's happening right now, is the tram actually passing by, but it being my number one, I'm not going to complain. I did think I'm going to find this as a problem in the beginning, but when I lived in Malta, I lived on a corner apartment and the cars passed so often, and buses and motorcycles, that when you compare it, it's actually nothing. It's a much lower level of noise, even in summer with windows open. Also, recently there was construction in our building and close to our street. Of course, that is noise. However, here in Germany, at least where I live, they are very strict on when you can make noise, and you need to stop making noise, any type of noise, even if it is using your vacuum cleaner or a mixer or your washing machine, between noon and 3 and after 8 p.m. on weekdays, and then Saturdays is the same, and Sundays no noise at all, not even taking out your glass refuse and throwing it in the skip. That is considered as noise, and I love it. And the fifth thing that I absolutely love about living in Germany is culture. I'm going to take a deep breath about this one, because unfortunately I have not managed to take this to town and enjoy everything that Germany has to offer with regards to culture, because most of these things have been closed. However, I really do look forward to the music scene, outdoors and indoors. There's a cabaret, there's a theater scene, but the music with regards to the orchestra, with regards to the opera, with regards to outside events and festivals, it is actually huge. Also within Germany, so not only in the city where I am living in, but also to be able to travel by train from the city I live in to another city in Germany to go for a concert, for a show, for a musical. I really genuinely can't wait. So I did still give it place number 5 in my list here, even though I haven't enjoyed it yet as much, because I really truly look forward to the culture scene here in Germany. And there you have it. Those are my 5 top things that I absolutely love about living in Germany. Don't forget to like this video, ding the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload one of these videos, which is weekly every Friday. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel to support me. Before we go, my Maltese word for today is the number 5, since I gave you 5 things that I love about living in Germany. Hamsa. Ooh. Hamsa. Let me know what the word for number 5 is in your own native language in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week on my next videos. And don't forget, you do you, because no one else matters.